Greetings YouTube, happy Tuesday for I believe the third day in a row we do not have a offer to review as cash or trash, but I was sent this by a couple of people through the Line app. I don't know how many of you noticed, certainly those of you across the pond as they say, were probably sleeping when there was a emergency maintenance. Not sure if that was trying to fix or not the new problem. Karma can be a dangerous thing, and for all the Android users that were making fun of iPhones and Apple for overheating over the course of the last month, suddenly the 19.1 folk found themselves downloading an update that apparently crashed their phones on the Android side several times and quickly got word to Kabam that that was happening. So, back before Netmarble purchased Kabam, and even really in May, we still saw this. Of course, it was plenty of crashes, especially during the dungeon time. But Kabam's response would be to give some sort of compensation, which, of course, compensation, the definition of compensation is free items to make up for something that was missed out. Well, when the emergency maintenance came back, and it wasn't a terribly long one. I think it was 20 to 30 minutes, though that's still significant in time. Android users, and this is not me, I run an iPhone 6S, as I've always said, found this special unit store offer in which, for a limited time, 60% off Peter Parker's wallet allowed them to get a special amount of units. So essentially just 60% off Peter Parker's wallet for the same amount of units as Peter Parker's wallet. So I really am fascinated because it seems like the timing of this, specifically since it's a Google Play exclusive only offered to non-Apple phones, would sort of be like an apology, if you will, but it's an apology with a, you still need to give us money, you just have to give us less money than usual. Kind of the opposite of compensation, instead of, hey, sorry we screwed up and almost fried your phones, or in some cases really did fry your phones or your iPads, here's some items. Hey, here's no items. And instead, please give us a discounted rate of your money in order to take advantage of some units. I don't know how I would feel if this popped up on my iPhone, but what I do know is that we have still heard nothing. In fact, I am fairly convinced we will never hear a single thing from Kabam now that seemingly, knock on everything that could be wood, the iPhone overheating problem is fixed for any kind of compensation whatsoever. That was the number one question I got in live streams in the past month, in the Line app. Prof, what are they going to do for compensation because of the overheating? And what I said then, and I'll say now on this very video, is nothing. I think they're going to do absolutely nothing. They're just going to kind of pretend like it never happened and move on. But maybe, this is technically more than the iPhone users got, even though it's still the opposite of compensation, as in give us your money for units. But what do you think about this? What if this is the new trend in the game, where if something is affecting a certain user of phones, specifically Android versus Apple, instead of compensation, they will just send, kind of in the middle of the night after an emergency maintenance, a offer for a certain percent off of a unit package and then call it a day. Is that something that worries you? Or do you think that certainly this is better than nothing, and if you're an Android user, you'll still take this over what Apple users got, which again was absolutely nothing? Oh, look, I also have a physical that's popping up on Thursday. That's more action than I've seen from Kabam offers in the last 2 days. Also, as a reminder of things popping up, I will be doing a 24-hour straight stream to try to raise awareness and ultimately funding for the fact that all of the money that I made off of YouTube essentially in the month of June is gone because my laptop that I purchased to stream on the road fried its graphics card and processor, which is why you might be hearing an echo right now in the audio of this video off my 2011 desktop. But anyhow, yeah, stop on by, even if you can't donate, say hello. If you want to just pop on and keep me awake, I'm going to be looking like the most tired, worthless professor by the end of the 24 hours, but at least it's for hopefully a good cause, and we'll have some fun to celebrate the summer that was the first time I ever live streamed on my channel. And again, please let me know what you think of this special, secret, exclusive percent off of a deal. I'm still not really sure what to think of it myself personally. I would much rather see compensation than a percent off a certain deal that only affects probably about half the users in the contest, especially since we just came off of an issue with all iPhone users in which no one got anything besides a chance to exploit a system in the beta that got them permanently banned. Woohoo! Not exactly a reason to celebrate. Have a great day, YouTube. Hopefully see you in the next 24 hours starting tonight on my 24-hour live stream.